So I know most of you probably have no idea what you're looking at right now, and this is my YouTube Analytic page, and I'll explain why you're looking at this. So a lot of people, since I talk about YouTube money, leave comments on my videos asking just what all this stuff means in their Analytic page, and instead of asking their network, that they're partnered with and takes a percentage of their money to answer their questions, they decide to ask me, a random guy on YouTube, questions about how their earnings are calculated and what all these things mean. So I decided I'd just make a video on it because I do get asked this in comments and messages quite a bit. So I'll go ahead and run you through everything. This is your playback-based CPM. So CPM is cost per 1,000, and the reason that's 1,000 is M in Roman numerals is 1,000, so the C is cost, P is per, and the M is 1,000, because like I said, M in Roman numerals is 1,000. So every 1,000 ads you show, this is how much money you'll get. $8.48 happens to be my CPM. I don't know, you can say that's low, you can say that high. I've never really compared it with other people. So estimate monetized playbacks. So I had less than 2,000. This is how many ads I showed. Your estimate monetized playbacks is how many ads you played back to people. So I played a little less than 2,000 ads. So if every 1,000 views I get $8.48 and I showed 2,000 almost, that's $8.48 times 2 is $16.62. Kind of see how that's calculated? And this is your playback gross revenue, playback-based gross revenue, and that's how much money the advertisers paid. You should never look at this number. So this is before Google takes their 55%. This is before your network takes their 15%. This is exactly how much the advertisers paid. And then, like I said, everyone's going to take their chunks out of this, and then you're going to get what's left over. So never look at this number. You're never going to get paid anywhere near what your playback-based gross revenue is. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that right now. So, yeah, I used to look at that number all the time, and I'd be like, why? If mine is like $30, why am I only getting like 10? It's because Google takes 55%, and then, your network takes 10 to whatever, 25%, and yeah. So let me run you through it again. This is how much money you get per 1,000 views. This is how many ads you displayed last month, or whatever the data range you chose, and this is the overall, this is what the advertiser paid before Google and everyone else takes their chunk out of it. So there you go. I just had to run people through that because no one seems to know what any of these words mean, and hopefully I just clarified it or cleared it up for all you guys. And these are just like the type of ads you showed. So like this is the display ad, like the ad at the bottom of the screen, things like that. These are just the different type of ads and how much they paid per 1,000 displays and yada yada. You should be able to figure all this out. This is how many you actually showed of each type of ad. And these are just how much. You don't ignore this graph or chart here. You don't really have to look at it. I mean, looking at it does you no good. It's just how much the advertisers paid to, display their ads. It doesn't really matter to you. These are the three things you really need. Just ignore all this down here. It doesn't help you in any way. And I already ran you through what they all mean. And then you can also see like your impressions right here. But those don't really. Those, that's when they don't really click on it or anything. It's just when they view the ad, like the ad at the bottom or to the right. But these three are the three things you pretty much need right here. And I already ran you through what they all mean. So hopefully that cleared some things up. It's pretty simple. Like I said, this is how much you get per 1,000 views. This is how many ads you showed. And this is the overall gross revenue before everyone takes their cut. But to a lot of people, it's complicated. So hopefully I put it on a basic level. And that's pretty much everything.